Hello, welcome and welcome back. This is Jacob and today we are gonna be continuing with the Let's Play for Reverse 1999. Right then, so, oh boy, last time we left off on quite a lot of things, from Sophia running into Arcana and Sophia also losing her mind, and 37 coming back with the number salad and delivering that to Sophia has not helped her a lot. But understandably so, Sophia is losing her mind because her life is quite literally getting bombed and shot to pieces. And I will say, I think I said it as well in the previous part, I will say this again, seeing math used to describe a person getting, you know, dismembered essentially by bullets, I never thought it's gonna really happen or that way be described to me, and that left an impression. That is one way to use math, I guess. But yeah, we left on quite a lot of things. The storm is approaching and people are going slowly nuts. So I am excited to see where this is gonna head into. And this beach already looks amazing, but before we do anything, as always, on the previous part, I saw a couple of comments that were interesting last time, but I had to decide between two of them because they were very similar in nature. But on the previous part, at BalzacQ1 said, I still think it would be really weird for Arcana and 77 to be related or the same person. Wouldn't people on the island recognize her or point out the similarities? For the thing about her body not being on the beach, I'm not sure as well. 37 said she didn't see signs of her mother's number there, but I think this is more of a way to say that she is dead and not that she can see the signs of everyone else's number, but not her mother. Extra, if you didn't try it yet, try putting Lucy on the 4th slot on a three character fight. She doesn't turn into an animal like everyone else. For the final part, yeah, I did have her already in the past, way back in the past, when I was curious how other people, how other characters rather look like in the 4th slot. Completely forgot. Completely forgot. That was months ago. And the game very rarely supplies the one-on-one battles. At least from the recent stuff. I don't remember when the last one was where it was a one-on-one battle, and usually Lucy is in the 2nd slot, so I do see her in those battles at least in the coffer. But yeah, completely slipped my mind. I also saw the other comment that brought it up that when a battle starts, when Lucy walks in, it's literally the piston entering the body and then the body springing to life. Neat little details, completely forgot, and I'm kind of happy that I did, because that worked very well in my reactions to that moment, so that was good. Now, for the juicy parts, what you brought up, why would people not recognize 77 if that was indeed her or her body at least? That's a good question, but at the same time, the first thing that my mind does with stuff like this is anime. At the end of the day, this is anime. We all know anime. In anime, people don't really, you know, even in the smart ones, people don't really have a brain when it comes to people just donning a costume or something. We've all been there. You know, the good old trope of, this is a classroom of people. I wonder who the main characters are in here. But yeah, joking aside, it is a good question why people on the island wouldn't recognize her. The only way I could explain it away is that the people on the island are aware that everyone on the ship died. Arcana doesn't really display the same mannerisms, like vocal mannerisms. Well, at least not too many. There are a couple of similarities that I noticed at least. But yeah, she doesn't really display the same kind of full-on body language. Plus, her eyes are completely different. Her hair tint is darker. It's a darker blue than what 77 had. So there are differences. It's probably just enough to throw you off, to find something maybe similar to latch on or immediately be drawn to the person, but you know, not recognize that it is the same person. But good thing that you brought it up. That is an interesting one. And like I saw in the other comment that I was wavering between yours and the other one, was that if it is indeed the same person, the only way that the game can explain it, and it is one of those things, especially because Arcana was supposedly already around for ages, there is a thing that would explain everything away, and it's one of the very things that I said at the very beginning of this Let's Play in part 1, when I didn't know anything about this game, and that is that this is a game with a story about timey-wimey bullshit. It is a game about timey-wimey bullshit. That is what I knew when I was going into the game, and that is a thing that is still on my mind. Not saying that they're gonna explain the way with that, but it could be. I mean, even if people would not be satisfied with the explanation, when you have a story with time travel, or time manipulation, or time erasure, whatever it is, well, when that is a part of your storytelling, you can use that medium, or rather that tool, to explain away quite a lot of things. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see where it goes. I love the discussions that kicked off with Arcana and my theories as well and stuff like that. I love the back and forth. And if it wasn't apparent enough, I love theorizing. Across every single game that I play, if it has an interesting story and these interesting characters, I like theorizing, and that gets me to talk. So I do like the discussions that we are having in these comments recently with all the back and forth for Arcana, and it's kind of like one of those things right now of one of us is gonna be right. One of us is gonna be right at some point, and I guess for now it's a race to figure out who it is. Now, the other thing is, I was trying to find the sentence, as you brought it up as well, and I couldn't find it because there is, oh god, there is so much. Where 37 specifically said the thing of she couldn't see her mother on the beach, despite all these beautiful shapes being there, but she can't see her number. I can't remember, where was it where she said that? Was it in this chapter, or was it in her character story? It was one of the two, and I cannot remember for the life of me. I couldn't find it anymore, where it was, because I wanted to reread that. Reread that specific point. However, one other thing that came up when I was... okay, first of all, let me just round this one up. Bazuki, thank you for the comment. Let me just quickly round it up. Thank you very much for the comment, and everybody else. One other thing that did come to my mind, and I find it now even more interesting, is when I was trying to find the 37 sentence, was at the beginning of the chapter, there was a little moment between Sophia and Martha talking. And at the beginning, it was nothing too crazy. Sophia was just explaining to Martha the trial in the cave, essentially, and what it means. But the most interesting part was that that when she was telling Martha about the end results of the trial, you either get the transcendental truth out of it if you succeed, or you have to pay a very heavy price if you fail. And upon finishing that sentence, Martha reacted with a typical reaction in text form of ellipses and an exclamation mark, while pretty much just being like trying to withhold a reaction to what was said for the result of the trial, which made me immediately think, which even then made me think, like, why would she react this way to what was said just now? Shouldn't she be like aware of this? Or maybe it triggered it. Now that we went through the transcendental truth and everything, this brings stuff into another perspective, and I want to pose another theory, as in Martha being someone who maybe also saw the truth given to her, but in reality isn't really blind, but maybe failed and is blind because of it, and has been maybe cursed in some way, I don't know. Or she succeeded, saw the transcendental truth, went mad, and the only way to prevent herself from going further insane was to close her eyes away from from the world around herself, aka the blindfold is there just to just as a cosmetic, like a placebo effect essentially, to not see reality around herself if she went down the same route of 77, losing her mind. Quite honestly, with all the discussions that we are having, I wouldn't be opposed. I wouldn't be opposed in thinking. Again, wouldn't probably make sense because I heard that from you guys, and we've seen it already. As you guys pointed it out, that that Marta apparently appeared as well in the what was it again? The Ribbit Cup story. Even if she was off screen for that one scene, she was there. And she was voiced as well. But apparently there are more scenes where she is in. I don't know where they are. We'll see that together through this Let's Play, eventually. I'm excited to see them. Because that's just gonna fuel my theories about the character. But I wouldn't be opposed. Again, there are similarities, but I'm not sure if they are there or if I'm just seeing them. What if that's her mother? What if that's 77's mom? You know, that would explain the blindfold. She went mad upon seeing the truth. Why not wear a blindfold to cover your eyes from seeing the truth even further? I don't know. Look. Look. I'm going nuts. I'm going nuts and I don't wanna prolong this even further. Anyway, let's continue. The fork in the road. Is our buddy there okay? Are you okay there, 6? Once you enter the temple, there's no turning back. Oh boy. Back to the beaches of Normandy. 37 stands dazed on the beach. She looks around at the familiar island. The once pristine shores are now cluttered with the debris of human weapons.
How did this happen? I passed the test. I was granted the truth. I have the answer with me.
Aww. Also, this is very interesting to see her react this way, because she's usually not really... Well, at least towards the people, she is displaying her affections in a certain way. So this is an interesting reaction from her.
What did I do wrong?
You did nothing wrong.
No, 37. None of this was your fault. Hysteria has come to this island, and people are caught up in it.
Thank you, Vertin.
It is the storm syndrome, taking the form of war.
The mine is growing increasingly tense. The situation has gone far beyond expectations. 16 hours left.
Has it been 6 hours since we entered the cave? That strange dream. It lasted longer than I thought.
Yeah. You guys were supposed to be off the island like 4 hours ago. Or would have been shoved off the island by the islanders. 6 gave 2 hours to leave, and now 6 hours have gone by. But the islanders and the visitors are all too wrapped up in their own misery to notice.
This is bad. The plan we have with Zeno.
This objective is of the utmost importance. But where is the team now? Yeah, where is the Zeno team?
37. I have to go.
I have to find Sophia.
Please get Sophia away from Arcana. She dashes into the forest, desperately searching for any sign of her red-headed friend. Just as she goes further, a faint call stops her.
37.
Buddy? Oh god. Oh god. Oh no.
6, you seem...
The leader looks even paler than usual. His robe is in tatters, and his crown is covered with dirt. He rests his back against a broken pillar, gazing up at her.
Have you passed the test? On what question did you seek its knowledge? And what answer did it give you?
Stunned by everything she's just been through, 37 recites the numbers for the third time, still a little dazed. He listens intently and falls into a silence.
6, weren't you going to perform the cleansing ceremony? And Sophia, she...
Oh, okay, hearing her distraught is, oh. 37 trails off as she notices the dark fluid seeping from his robe.
Please come up to me, Miss Vertin. I wish to have a word with you.
Don't raise more death flags. His voice is gentle, but his expression is grave. A gash runs across his stomach. His robe is soaked in crimson.
50 strides from here, on the semicircle square, you will find your friends and the rest of our people. I have done as much cleansing as I could. If nothing goes wrong, they will regain consciousness soon.
Okay.
May I know what happened during the cleansing ceremony? 37 and I each had a bizarre dream after the earthquake. Did everyone on the island fall asleep too?
Uh-huh.
The island's order is forged by our faith. And now that faith has been broken, that is all there is to it.
What did you say?
Upon our arrival, I sensed a large-scale ritual surrounding the island. Is that the circle you kept talking about? Was it broken during the ceremony?
No, the ceremony was just a ceremony. It was never the source of our faith. Our journey was ended by the same thing that began it, Miss Vertin.
He whispers softly, without looking at 37.
Which is the truth.
Ah. The waves crash onto the shore, bringing debris from the plains with them.
It doth not surprise me.
Hi.
The wise, so blinded by their pursuit of knowledge, they oft neglect the harshness of reality. A common downfall of the contemplative. Pray tell, in the midst of such overwhelming destruction, where has their vaunted wisdom gone? And what good does it bring in this final hour?
Do not listen to her, please.
I can hear thy weeping and bellowing within, Miss Sophia. Many a time you have knelt at the temple of truth, devoted yourself, prayed for your people, and withstood the tribulations set upon you, all for the betterment of others. Thy character is without reproach.
She lifts her hand, smiling. Above, the roar of warplanes persists.
Yet the truth has never deemed you worthy, has it?
Oh boy, you're gonna play into her fractured mind right now.
No, that's not...
She wants to leave, but her feet are rooted in sand. She wishes to defy, but her body refuses to budge. And where would she possibly go after all this?
You shall be granted a greater opportunity.
She gonna become a menace?
A blessing that befits thy devotion.
You can keep your blessings. Her unsettling tone causes the girl to instinctively step back. Thank you. Thank you. Now, do a couple more steps and just keep walking.
No. That's a violation of the scripture. We shouldn't.
The scripture?
Oh god.
Yet you were never truly counted as one of them, do you not agree? As evidenced by the decision that truth hath made.
Oh boy. Oh shit.
No one escapes their fate, as ever.
Oh, it's the bottle with the number. Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
I don't understand.
Oh, root 2? Okay. Damn. She looks at 6, eyes wide in disbelief. He has just effectively declared that their fate is dead.
I know the answer given to Mama was right. The transcendental law is gone and the supreme existence is in chaos. This caused our model to fail and allowed the discord in the phenomenal world to affect the essence of things. But did the truth really fall apart? Chaos is also a form of truth, is it not? Just like how irrational numbers are numbers. Despite our dislike of them, they still exist and cannot be denied.
God, this music right now in the background. Child, I am with you there on what you're saying right now, but most people, when you shatter their fate, the one thing they believed in will not really, you know, really go unscarred through it and just keep going. But yeah, that's probably a bit too hard to understand for her. She steps forward, hoping for an answer.
But how? How did this become the destruction of our people's faith?
He says nothing. 6 still does not look at her.
You will hear no answer from me, 37, for that is not the question worthy of your attention. Do you still remember what you answered to me in the cave?
It's coming back. She nods, holding back the whirlwind of questions in her mind. She kneels beside him and takes his hand in hers, gazing at him with intense focus. Her eyes are still glittering like the stars above, unaffected by the tumultuous waves below.
That would be enough then.
There's a hint of relief in his tone.
Don't waste your time on the collapse of the faith. Don't question yourself because others think differently. Walk on, onto the path you have chosen. You have done nothing wrong.
This is a lesson that takes time to understand, one that can't be grasped so quickly. She blinks softly, holding the lesson close to her heart.
Miss Vertin, I'm afraid I must trouble you for a favor.
He weakly places his hand over the wound, and a faint glow of... But the glow lasts only a moment, like a shooting star disappearing into the night. And a faint glow of his arcane power coalesces in his palm. Okay.
As you can see, I can hardly take part in this matter for any longer. Should the situation turn for the worse, please take 37 to safety and assist her in decoding the numbers.
You have 16 hours. Chop chop.
You have my word.
It is a weighty request with unspoken implications. The leader nods, looking onto the... His empty blue eyes are getting dimmer by the minute. Buddy! Don't you dare. The leader nods, looking on to the distant ruins.
We are born facing a choice. Either we restrain ourselves and strive for harmony and discipline, or succumb to destruction fueled by passion and madness. Though the former may be challenging, the latter will only plunge us into eternal darkness. From 1 to 10, each number has its moral purpose and mission. Among them, only 6 was chosen to be the leader.
Because 6 stands for balance.
Yes, we must pay heed to the balance between passion and reason, so as to stay on the right path and not be led astray by the calling of our blood. For generations, we committed ourselves to the scripture and stayed true to what we pledged. We left the trivialities and troubles of the phenomenal world behind and served the supreme existence with the fruits of our knowledge. This kind of faith was how the island prospered, and it was the source of our salvation. Through diligent practice and contemplation, we managed to remain secluded and independent from the rest of the world.
The irrational numbers that your people rarely appreciate, are they faced with a different path? A path of passion and madness?
Huh. The leader nods slightly, acknowledging her speculation.
We have been long isolated from the outside world by one emanation after another. 4 years ago, we tried to seek proof in the outside world, but failed. We regrettably lost some of our best scholars and friends in the process. However, it was not the failed attempt that led to this upsetting situation, but a crisis from within. Now with our ship capsized and our scale fallen, I am no longer able to reconcile the tilt of people's hearts and souls. We will be divided. The fanatics from the foreign lands can finally spread their hatred amongst the ruins of our shattered beliefs.
I will stop Manus Vindicte.
Six closes his eyes. His face is now as pale.
Forget not your promise, Miss Vertin.
Oh. Footsteps approach from the distance. Six recognizes them. They are the fractions who weren't taken to the cleansing ceremony, and the apprentices still seeking their numbers. Okay. Also, what was that earlier? Closes his eyes. His face is now as pale as the pillar behind him. Oh god. Yeah, he lost a lot of blood. Ooh. That was a scene. Yeah, his number definitely carried a lot. Also, yeah, that's a clear... That's an interesting... I mean, it was kind of obvious already, but yeah, the difference in the two number groups. One's are rational and are keeping everything together, but yeah. But they're dressed completely different now. Uh-oh.
6. We came to bid you farewell.
Oh good, you're Manus believers now. Great.
Everything happened here proves you to be an incapable leader. Your preachings of moderation and reconciliation were nothing but excuses for cowardice. Where were you when the humans dropped bombs on us? What did your cleansing do to help us? If those virtues are meant to be the virtues of an integer, then I would prefer to be a fraction.
Please listen. The integers were unconscious during the attack because the ceremony was...
Out of my way, 37. You knew nothing about what happened. You were in that cave having fun with your little games.
Oh boy.
The envoy from Manus Vindicte was right. We have grown too complacent on the island and have forgotten how to fight. We foolishly believed that staying out of conflicts would guarantee us everlasting peace. Now, open your eyes to the humans' atrocities against us. How can we not seek revenge for our spilled blood?
Oh, it is happening. Oh, it is happening very quick.
We must act and reclaim what was taken from ours. That is the true meaning of salvation.
Yeah, this is Arcana's approach. This is very clearly Arcana's approach. It's a smart approach. The island is fractured. People are going nuts. Their hearts and minds are wavering, and she can weasel her way into their minds and hearts and just spread the Manus way into them. And yeah, that's how you get followers. That's how you get followers very quick. Their anger continues to escalate. 37 shakes her head firmly, refusing to back down.
It is true that I was absent earlier, but please listen to me. Everything will get better because I already have the truth with me.
37, I'm sad to tell you, they are not gonna listen. The moment they don the masks, they are gone.
The truth? What good will it do right now? Will it drive out the humans? Will it reclaim our home? Will it bring back our deceased friends?
But yeah, they also make sense being this pissed off. I mean, they're afraid. They're essentially confused and afraid. And they're seeking salvation in something that is pretty much just telling them, I can keep you safe. Or we can help each other. Holy shit. The man recites an incantation, a simple spell derived from the truth that anyone in a Peyron could cast on their first day. But now that their faith has crumbled, the radiance is no longer there.
What salvation did your truth bring when steel pierced our chests? Manus Vindictae granted us the power to fight back. What did the Foundation do?
Again, very good question. Where is Zeno? Where are the Zeno guys? Where are they? One angry question after another. Sticky, slimy fluid seeped through their masks.
Don't waste your time with these integers. The Foundation's envoy is here. It is clear they have taken the side of the humans.
Oh, good.
Kill the envoy, cut off her head, and bring it to our mother.
Mother.
You...
The mask has robbed them of reason. There's no point in talking further. Take 6 to safety, 37. I'm the one they are after.
Then how are you going to...
I will meet with Sonetto at the square. Miss Radio is with them, and we will contact our people from there. Don't worry. We had a plan against the Manus, and we can still carry it out. Now, on my mark. Run!
Smoke bomb. And this leads it into... battle? Yep. Oh, that was a long cutscene, holy shit. The cutscenes are getting longer. Zealous believer and devout believer. Okay. Zealous believer, a follower of the Manus Vindictae from the school of Peyron. He spent decades trying to turn the proof of dreams into reality until yesterday. Devout believer. Follower of the Manus Vindictae from the school of Peyron, she wanders through the tomes, absorbing the light of wisdom. Now at last she understands that the knowledge she should worship lies elsewhere. Okay. Ooh, music. So back to you guys.
This trial is mine to judge.
Okay.
The light that illuminates all. Aim and shoot.
This is not bad for a stretch.
These Manus guys are dying in a very interesting animation. Just dissolving into shapes. Alright, nothing extra here. Okay, good. A Greek tragedy. Oh no. Oh, for fuck's sake. Well... Thus people make the choices they ought to make, and walk the paths they ought to walk. Well... she didn't listen. The world is a door to 1,000 ruins, desolate and cold, for those who have lost what you have lost are long in the void. Vereinsamt by Friedrich Nietzsche. The flames of war rage along the shore. Humans, manus vindictae, and apparent believers, all consumed by madness. The pains from their storm syndrome have bled into the sea, creating a disordered mixture of colors. Probably just looks like an oil spill. The flash of artillery and the glow of arcanum collide. Dead, infected sea creatures litter the shore, like a tableau of an abstract painting. Literally what I said.
Where are you going, 37?
Oh hey, Marla. The sightless woman inquires with concern. Under her care, the leader's bleeding has finally ceased.
Please take care of 6 for me, Madam Marta.
Okay, he's alive. Marley's taking care of him.
I have to go find Sophia.
I don't think you want to find Sophia. I know you want to, but I don't think you want to. Holy shit. Not caring about anything else, she runs into the smoke. Gunfire and explosion fill the air. The angry battle cries of former apparent believers, now in Manus Entire, echo in all directions.
Die, humans!
Holy! Holy hell, my dude. The explosion knocks her off balance. A pair of hands reaches out to her.
Are you alright, 37?
Oh god.
Can you get on your feet?
Ooh, this is gonna sting.
Sophia!
Finally, the voice she's been searching for fills her with relief. She happily reaches for her hands, but stops abruptly, uncertain.
Did you change your clothes?
Is she gonna be wearing the same kind of attire? Actually, okay, before she appears now on screen, I know, I'm teasing this right now. Either her clothes are gonna be the same, just tinted in black, or she's gonna wear, at least from the peon that was there, she's gonna wear the same, almost literally same attire as Arcana. Whoa! Whoa! Never mind! That is a different getup, holy! I know you're with Manus now, but holy glow up! The hell? Manus has some swag! She pushes down the cacophony of emotions swelling inside her. Where to begin?
I have found my number, 37.
Oh.
Your calculation was correct. As always.
You found it! That's good!
No, it's not good. It was literally the thing that broke her completely. She was resisting up until that moment. She accepts the news without hesitation, her face lighting up with a genuine smile.
I always wanted to tell you. It is a great number. The number of a herald, prophet, and pioneer.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what a herald and prophet and a pioneer she is right now.
When it was first discovered, mathematics was nearly destroyed. But luckily, it also spurred advancements in the field.
Oh, right, yeah. Oh, yeah, oh my god. Oh, you have no idea how right you are with that assumption, with what is happening. She stops, no longer rambling on about numbers, and sincerely gazes into her friend's emerald eyes.
Are we still friends, Sophia?
I hope you are, at least. Please see her as a friend still. Even if you swapped sides. Sophia smiles, smiling that she's still the same, even now. She knows so much, yet she knows so little.
Yes, 37. We still are.
Okay, good. Now please don't stab her in the gut or something.
But there are more important matters I must tend to.
A bomber howls over their heads, the pilot laughing hysterically. The plane is covered in thick layers of paint, its wings curled and twisted.
This is ours! The land we discovered!
Oh yeah, I saw one of you guys bring up that the accent that I was asking what the soldier was having in their language sounded like Bulgarian, probably. Okay, interesting. The pilot... Holy shit. The pilot has spotted the 2 targets on the barren rocks below, with 2 explosives prepared for release. Sophia does not flinch or retreat. Instead, her fingers wrap gently around the tiny idol. She's about to take him out of the sky. Yup. The bomber detonates in the sky, taking the young pilot with it.
Sophia!
Oh, I like that the 2
Your power and your luck!
I like that the 2 planes in the background plate disappeared.
I must leave now, 37. Lady Arcana has shown me another path.
Also, wait, interesting. Oh yeah, I just noticed when she brought her other hand up, the fingers on her left, fingernails on her left hand are blue. The ones on the right are black.
No! No! Why are you leaving too? Is it because our circle has been broken? But I found the truth. I have the final solution. Just give me a little more time and everything will be fine again, I promise.
Yeah, no. She's done with waiting. She closes her eyes, the scripture still lingers in her mind. There are 3 kinds of people who come to the Olympic Games. The lowest class is made up of those who come to buy and sell, and the next above them are those who come to compete. But the most esteemed, however, are those who come to look on. Only these wise pursuers of knowledge may release themselves from the wheel of birth.
You and I are different, 37. Not all of us have the privilege to look on from the sidelines.
Aww. A thick tar-like substance seeps out from her body. In an instant, the bombers are wiped out completely. That sad look on her face.
Sophia, you...
Well, sad and just kinda, I guess, done with everything. What would be the good word to use here? Like, it's on the tip of my tongue, but I'm failing right now to say it. She can't prolong the inevitable any longer. She knows that. This is the last thing she wants.
I will join Manus Vindicte, take others with me, and leave. I will renounce the scripture and seek vengeance in the phenomenal world.
Jesus.
Make your move, 37.
Aw, that tear. Tears roll down her eyes.
If you really are the genius who can overcome anything, prove it to me. Stop me.
Transcend me, defeat me,
Jesus.
crush me to dust.
Are we fighting you? We are. This is a story battle. The music is already... Oh yeah. Sophia. Once a corrector, once a face of intimacy and familiarity. You have made your choices. When taking an action gains an additional Moxie. When losing Moxie recovers HP. Okay. Okay.
It lies with you.
Why, Sophia? Why must we fight each other? This was preordained. I am an irrational number. An obstacle in the pursuit of truth. I have accepted my fate, abandoned my scriptures, and embraced the path I should have chosen.
You say that, but you say that with quite the shake in the voice. I don't think you're fully on the other side.
Let neither side hold back, 37.
I think you're looking for a way out.
Your command.
The moment of silence.
A brave decision.
The moment of silence.
Charging.
Everyone has their own destination.
We walk in long nights. Learn from silence.
Target confirmed.
Okay.
Oh. Ha ha!
The light that illuminates all. Eliminate target. Under attack.
Okay, you're at full Moxie now. You're about to ult my ass. Okay, here we go.
Under attack.
Ah, okay, that was it. She got health back, she lost Moxie, she's not able to get it back now. Irrational Ascension. Blocks own max HP, yeah, that's the shield. Okay. Okay, that wasn't too bad.
Stay balanced.
Feeleth pain and knoweth regret.
Ha ha! Boom!
Okay, that was her shield. Oh!
No! No! This is wrong!
Oh! Oh! I just noticed her face. Oh no!
This is not bad for a stretch.
Oh god, music. I got music out of this. Me in a bottle. Colors in the darkness, a touch from 1,000 miles away. A fragrance that can be savored without tasting can all be found here. The explosions have finally ceased. The planes rest alongside the geometric bodies in the sea, sinking into an everlasting sleep. The roars of battle are no more. All that remains is the crashing of the waves against the shore.
Why? Why did you spare me, 37? Why did you show mercy? You weren't supposed to!
Yeah, she just wants it to be over. The battle ended quickly. 37's geometric brilliance has left only a tear on her friend's robe.
Because I don't want to fight you, Sophia!
Yeah, you dingus.
Why? do we have to do this?
Her voice is filled with anguish. Also, this is the most emotional that 37 has been in this story so far, like, understandably so, but it just shows how much not just the island means to her, but obviously here Sophia. Sophia looks down in a long silence. Then she gently shakes her head.
I'm sorry, 37. I have gone beyond reason. Beyond cure. I must have been out of my mind to make you fight me. Your hands were never meant for violence. They were meant for upholding the truth. As for me, I'm the one who clears the dust off the path, as fate foretold.
Uh-huh.
Goodbye, my beloved friend.
She no longer wavers or looks back. Her shoulders tremble, but she strides toward the manus with determination.
It is time. Please clean up the beach as quickly as possible. We will depart soon, as Lady Arcana has instructed.
Soph! Miss Sophia!
The team is finally reunited. Sonetto arrives last, heaving from trying to catch up to the scene. She had her own battles elsewhere on the island. That strange dream has taken its toll on her. And now she's holding her pen, silently questioning Sophia with a piercing stare. Oh boy. Yeah, very funny as well. I have a feeling Sonetto is seeing a bit of herself in Sophia, because they are kinda in the same position, like supporting a good friend essentially, in the same kind of way. I wonder how this is affecting her. Why?
We all have our own purpose to fulfill, Miss Sonetto.
She walks right past her.
I will not fight you this time, but I will draw steel the next we meet.
Oh, and gone. The new... Oh. The new members of the Manus Vindictae have left. They did clean up the beach. Every trace of humanity has been wiped clean. Wow. Only rocks and metal debris remain on the beach.
I don't understand any of this.
She slumps to the ground and stares blankly into the distance.
The truth transcends all and is above all trivial matters of a phenomenal world. It guides us to enlightenment and protects us from evil and misfortune. Does it not?
Oh god, no, she's wavering now.
This is what I have always believed, so I went seeking for it. It is finally in my hands. But now...
37 buries her face between her knees, on the verge of sobbing.
What went wrong? Was it my fault? Isn't this how the truth is supposed to work?
No one says nothing. It is not an easy question for an off-island visitor to answer. However, one thing is for certain.
The truth has not abandoned you, 37. You haven't used the key yet, have you? It is still coded.
There we go.
The key.
Decode the thing and prove them. 37 is helped up from the ground.
Lilia has verified Arcana's location. She is still on this island.
Oh, she's still here?
We still have a chance to stop her before it's truly too late.
15 hours.
We should go now, Sonetto. We have 15 more hours until the storm.
Okay, before I check that. Okay, yeah. Huh, nothing. Interesting. Alright. Back to story. Sorry, I need a moment. I need a moment. A trail in the forest. Omens of fate hidden between the lines. Read, a voice says, the moment of choice has arrived. Very interesting. A trail in the forest. A fate has been forged for this purpose. A maxim, a perception, a deliberate contemplation, a step taken, believed to be a choice. The woodland is older than all within it. Through passion or reason, travelers grope and stumble through the branches, or silently thread the narrow path, or choose to turn away, stepping into the subtle unknown. Read, the voice urges. If now, without pursuit, close to truth, yet let go, then never before had it been. Step forward, so they say. Before the tale is told, all is decided. Merchants, competitors, mortals, and heroes. And as the feast begins, how shall they fade away? And those outside, for whom the time they've made has not yet come, those who deem themselves transcendent, are merely not in this procession. A fate has been forged for this purpose, a maximum perception, a deliberate contemplation, a step taken, believed to be a choice. The woodland is older than all within it, yeah. Through passion or reason, travelers grope and stumble through the branches, yeah, that's pretty much what life is. Trying to find your path, or silently thread the narrow path, or choose to turn away. Stepping into the subtle unknown, yeah. If now without pursuit close to truth, yet let go, then never before had it been. Step forward, so they say, before the tale is told, all is decided, merchants, competitors, mortals, and heroes, and as the feast begins, how shall they fade away? And those outside, for whom the time they've made has not yet come, those who deem themselves transcendent, are merely not in this procession. Yeah. They're merely not part of it. A homage paid. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. How's it going? You enjoying Pride Rock there? Where's Simba? A multitude of hands overlap to salute the one and only guide. Oh, good. Oh, good. Can we punch her in the face? Can I volunteer? Oh, we're back here. What the hell?
We've got signal. Zeno has restored communications with Team Timekeeper.
Very well.
Finally.
We will leave you to it.
She sighs with relief. But before she hangs up, she has one more question. Also, side note, this whispering right now. What the hell?
Just to confirm before we go, The operation Zeno is currently undertaking has been approved by the Pack Security Council, right?
The internal call falls silent, as if the question is too absurd to answer.
Certainly, miss. We are soldiers. Soldiers act on orders.
The Zeno soldiers? Overlook, the island. This is the only part of the island untouched by war. You say that, but I see smoldering bullshit below the cliff. Unless you're talking about the top of the cliff, then you're correct. Where the foliage is thriving and the view is stunning.
I am most pleased to see you.
Yes, hi. My fist to your face is also pleased to see you.
Had you a pleasant stay on this island, Ms. Vertin?
Uh-huh. What a vacation. Woo! She turns around and a smile gracing her face.
Are they not an intriguing flock of people? Their wise ones drew a circle at their feet and declared themselves apart from this realm. For generations untold, they toiled as diligent ants in service of the circle, adoring and venerating it while shielding themselves from insanity's call.
Very interesting analogy with the anthill there. For them, very appropriate.
I take immense pleasure in admiring this wondrous figure. The primordial, eternal, immaculate circle. The more pity that it was etched upon sand.
Below, the bombed-out beach is in a state of disarray.
I disagree. The fragility and impermanence of sand is precisely why people strive for something eternal. Believing in perfection is not a flaw. I noticed the human aircrafts were loaded with weapons, not from this era.
Huh.
Did Manus Vindictae provide them with the technology?
Ah. Well, that is interesting. Arcana smiles, the silence confirming the disturbing revelation. Well, that is interesting. My fist, your face. They will meet.
I can't fathom your motives. If you came here to incite hatred and recruit the pure-blood Arcanists on this island, you may now walk away with satisfaction. If you wanted to take the island as one of your bases, you could have done so after the cleansing ceremony failed. But you did nothing. You just stood there. Why?
Chaos. She wants chaos. Again, if I keep rolling with my assumption of this is the body, but the person piloting is different. The person who it was before learned about the chaos, and it might just be a soul-rooted thing in the mind that is driving the rest of her being now. Without rhyme or reason, she laughs.
Do you struggle to comprehend, sweet Vertin?
Please say it.
I was waiting for you.
Oh god. Sonetto and Lilia take a step forward.
Enough talk, Vertin. It's time for action.
Thank you.
Mind your distance. Arcana has power over people's minds at a close range.
A pity.
She raises her arm, the stone bangle still intact on her wrist. The next moment it slides off and falls to the ground, dissolving into thin air.
I did wish to keep this bangle. Mine and yours, a pair in perfect match.
Okay, Yandere.
How will you remove yours, Vertin?
The bangle burns, a reminder of those who still believe in the teachings of truth and Apeiron, and those who remained until the end of the cleansing ceremony. The symbol of faith that remains true to its purpose. The peace agreement is still in effect.
What? The island's been blasted to smithereens. How come the bangle still has its power?
I mean, it's probably just... It's tied to the person, I guess? It's an incantation that runs through the bangle connected to the person?
What is it made of?
Good question.
Don't worry, Regulus. We have foreseen this.
The chief assistant shows no sign of worry.
When we first arrived, I was bewildered by the rules on this island. But as I learned more about their scriptures, things began to make sense. Language is an unreliable means of communication. Information can become muddled and vague wording can lead to mistakes and contradictions. That's why the island values math as a more precise and truthful language. They mock language for its ambiguity, scorn its flaws, and ruthlessly expose its inconsistencies, like they did during that debate. The pact on this bangle is of a similar nature.
I see. It forbids us from actively attacking, but what is considered an attack?
Yeah.
The rulemaker did not specify that.
An act without the intent to attack will not be seen as an attack. That is the unspoken rule of the peace agreement.
An adorable attempt. Are you truly prepared to gamble the life of thy sworn companion, little pup of the Foundation?
Behind her, an unidentifiable form materializes into existence. Sonetto shakes her head, her wand remains steady. Did it say existence? Did I see that correctly? Yeah, okay.
I will not make the same mistake again, Miss Arcana. I know perfectly well what I'm doing. Your provocations will not work on me. For the peace of this world, I will stop you.
Damn. The bond radiates and... Jesus, that was so loud. Oh?
Now, Vertin.
What the hell is this now? Hi. For a second I thought we were going into battle, but then this was only a cutscene, right? What the hell is this?
Show me how you have changed since last we met.
The battlefield. It transformed.
Prepare for engagement. Okay, this is a battle.
Arcana is dangerous. We may not be able to defeat her.
Oh, hi. Well, this is an interface. I'm guessing this is from Vereinsamt? From the interface of when the event was live, when the patch was live. Beginning of the end. For truth, for peace, for a new era, and for this long-awaited moment. Also multiple circles. Shit seeping out of them. I will arrive at the proof. It's time to reshape your musical taste. Trying to follow all of them, but they are seeping into a very... victory stands with you, Vertin, while I'm here. Look, there should be some light here. From Apple. Please lead me, Timekeeper. I am ready. Okay.
But right now, that's not our goal.
Relax! I've got the whole battle plan all up here in my head.
Good.
I shall relegate captain duties to you for today, Vertin.
Thanks. Okay, start. Deployment. Oh, this looks interesting.
You have made new friends, aye.
Aye, supporters.
Have they changed you? Perhaps it's time you met my old friends. Come, they await thy greetings.
Timekeeper! Arcana has disappeared, and monsters are pouring out of the portal she created.
Oh, good.
Huh? She's running away! Oh, that was quite the grand escape.
No, I can sense her. She's still there, looking down at us through that portal. She's waiting for something. Everyone, it's almost time. Zeno will start any minute. We need to complete our preparations as planned and force Arcana to show up.
Easy. If we finish off all her minions, there's no way she'll just stand by and watch. The big guy up there is mine. You deal with the rest.
Okay.
Trying to gain air supremacy? Not under my watch.
That's a whale.
I'll send that outdated hunk of scrap metal crashing to the bottom of the ocean.
That's a whale. Air traffic control, freedom, ideals, and honor are all in the sky. And of course, safety is also a part of it. Complete a battle here to unlock the following supporter. Okay. Okay, I am going with my own. Manus Vindictae airship. That is an airship? What is it, Xenoblade 2? An airship crafted by the Manus Vindictae. Its heavy heart throbs above the clouds, pumping blue blood to its four limbs. It is foolish and vibrant, forever oblivious, forever dutifully loyal. And the Oliata, okay. Those I've seen already.
Program activated.
Well then. Okay.
Stay balanced.
Okay, that's not a lot of damage. That is not a lot of damage, so... let's get rid of these little shits as well. First off, debuffs are still running, so that's fine. You and a bit of AoE in there, and a bit of regular pew pew.
Hold on to that.
Feeleth pain and knoweth regret.
Nice.
Eliminate target. Aim and shoot.
Resistance is futile.
Okay, you big floaty asshole. Let's get you out of the air. Further debuff.
Loading.
Combine these two.
Allow me to double check the battery
More
level.
pew pew.
Charging.
More pew pew.
Benefit from reading.
The light that illuminates all. Barrage.
Oh, yes.
Airspace cleared. Preparing now.
Nice.
Victory secured. I should excuse myself.
You just get better. You just take care of your own wound. Okay, next deployment, huh?
Just like the battle simulations. I will not allow the tragedy in Chicago to happen again. Timekeeper, it's time I showed you what my training's been for.
Nice. Also, puppy fight? This thing again. The puppy leaps over the muddy walls, determined to claim its triumph. Alright, Sonetto, let's get you in here. The Guiding One's creation. The fragments of the Guiding One's truth are nothing else but fragments. She can be seen, but cannot be forecast. She's like a flawless work of art, and a maniac who announces death.
Program activated.
Well, this is much bigger than I was anticipating. Wow. Okay. Same spiel, same shtick.
Moment of silence.
Get this thing running.
Loading. Charging.
Everyone has their
And start charging up Lucy.
Benefit from reading.
Oh, I just noticed.
Aim
Hold on.
and shoot.
Nice.
Faraday's miracle.
Okay. Energy siphon, you asshole. Can I see? Yeah. Manual update request. Every 4 rounds, Lilia can attack all enemies and dispel enemy buffs. Ooh! That is sweet. Halfway. Ow! Ow! You! Ow! Okay. I was thinking to myself, these fights are not really tuned for the higher shit, for too highly leveled units, right? Nah. I was wrong. I was wrong. Okay.
The moment of silence.
Buff yourself. Hopefully, it's gonna be a good buff. Sure, why not? Let's reapply, because that's gonna bring you. Actually.
The moment of utterance.
Buff yourself.
Brave decision.
Go and kick the shit out of her. Do this.
Tongues to speak of truth.
And just in case.
A tooth for a tooth.
Just in case the thing lives through the ult.
Hold on to that.
The scale of your soul has tilted. The balance needs to be restored.
Show her balance. Nice. Absolutely disappeared from existence.
Timekeeper, I've defeated the enemy. Beginning preparations now.
Using troops.
Alright, Sonetto acquired. Next one is Regulus.
Be careful, Captain. It appears that some Abraxas are being affected by the storm. They are attacking indiscriminately.
Regulus in a costume, actually.
Alright, then don't draw their attention. Let them attack the Manis.
Hey! We were so quiet! Why are they coming for us?
It seems that the storm cannot entirely change their instinct.
The eye catcher. All eyes on me. Alright. You goober. What are you fighting? Oh, you're fighting Mad Abraxas? Well, that's an easy one.
My duty lies with you.
You got the trash mob fight. Why not? Oh shit. That's it. Oh, wait. What do you get? A hymn of praise unsung. At the start of each round, increases the Timekeeper's moxie to the max. Holy hell, Sonetto. Thanks. In that case, let's do you.
At your command.
Debuff, buff yourself. That. Shoot.
Until the torch is lit. Benefit from reading.
Faraday's miracle.
It's so very funny. When Six says benefit from reading, all I can think of, this is the one sentence that I would like to impair into every person who plays Arknights. Stop memeing with the bullshit of Ian can't read. Listen to this guy. Okay.
Aim and shoot.
Delete it.
The scale of your soul has tilted. The balance needs to be restored.
Delete it.
Finally got rid of them. Now, how am I going to deal with this?
Good question.
Victory secured. I should excuse myself.
Stage 1 success. Breakout. Start.
Timekeeper, the first preparation stage is complete.
Great. Next, we destroy the portal.
Marvelous, Vertin. You have put on a magnificent performance. As a gesture of gratitude, I shall bestow unto you these gifts.
She just showed up of her own volition.
Nice.
No, something's not right. The arcane skill in that portal is fluctuating strangely.
She's casting a ritual. Vertin, retreat!
No time to think.
Prepare for the final confrontation. Uh-huh. Defeat the Guiding One's Harbinger. Oh, good. Harbinger. The Guiding One's Harbinger, the truth held by the Guiding One, its fragments, and they are beautiful fragments. She sees all things, she foresees destiny, she is the source of a multitude of desperate images. She is the calm at the end of 1,000 madnesses. Well, that is a description that I have. Uh-huh. Lovely. Well then.
What is this? It has more hands than all the members of a band combined.
Also, to the question of what is this, probably someone on the internet said wood.
Timekeeper, there's a gigantic creature emerging from the portal. We must complete stage 2 as soon as possible.
The chanting in the background is haunting.
We better finish it off before we start stage 3.
Copy that. This is a critical moment. Everyone stay alert and await my command.
The hunt begins?
Timekeeper, please allow me to assist you.
Alright, what do we have? The Guiding One's Harbinger takes reduced damage from attacks of non-stronger afflatus and changes its afflatus to the same as the source of the damage. Plan your attack sequence wisely. Ah. Okay. I don't think I have that synergy with the team, but let's see. The Guiding One's Harbinger gains Menace at the end of its round when taking attacks from a non-stronger afflatus, or when its HP is lost during an attack. On reaching 100% plus Menace, it immediately unleashes its ultimate attack. Okay. Regulars, what are you doing? Every 4 rounds, regulars can attack all enemies and make her allies dodge all attacks for 1 round. Ooh! Ooh, that's nice. That is nice. What do we have? Mystic Whale. After being attacked, changes own afflatus into the same as the source of damage. Damage taken minus 30% from non-stronger afflatus damage. Damage taken plus 50% from stronger afflatus damage. Yeah, this is not gonna help me. I don't have that synergy right now. But I can keep swapping it around, I guess. Immune to control cannot be dispelled. Okay. Well, let's try the usual.
A brave decision.
Debuff, buff yourself, hit her, and hit her again.
Until the torch is lit.
Is this creature changing its afflatus to match that of its attacker?
Yes.
Ha! A mimic strategy. Clever. But we can also use it to our advantage.
I could use it on my advantage if I had, like, you know, the 2 opposing elements on the team.
Everyone, rotate your arcane skills. Make sure we always have the stronger afflatus. Let's teach it a lesson in improvisation.
Thank you, Lilia.
Pay for thy sins with thy blood.
Okay, the heal is not too big, at least not for now. So that's fine. Alright. Actually, I'm gonna keep buffing your buffs. That seems like a...
The moment of silence.
Very good thing to do. Then let's go. This, that, shoot some more.
Until the torch is lit.
I just want to charge up Lucy.
Eliminate target. Barrage.
Oh, that thing is on 50%, 57 right now. Okay.
Oh, good for you.
It's approaching its ult. Okay. In that case, let's do this round a bit differently. Prepare you. Only gonna attack with you. Prepare you. And put you here. Gonna gamble on this.
And know with regret.
Okay.
Timekeeper, the enemy's ritual has altered the environment. Please be careful.
Sure. 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 Okay. Big debuff.
Are we gonna do this with gloves off?
Yes. Big debuff. Hit from you, hit from you. Oh, wait. Wrong order. Wrong order.
Are we gonna do this with
Big debuff number 1.
The moment of
Debuff
utterance.
number 2. Hit. Hit.
Breath in.
Everyone has their own destination.
How much damage is the ult gonna do? Not mine, but from the enemy. Oh, she immediately goes. Okay.
Make an atonement for thy sins in full.
Okay, noted. Ow, you need healing.
I've gone careless.
You need a lot of healing. Also Golden Rain. Allied characters gain damage taken minus 20%. At the end of the round, the Guiding One's Harbinger gains 1 stack of Ethereal Blessing. Ultimate might plus 10%. Okay. Okay. Right. Oh yeah.
Let's rock and roll, everyone!
Sure.
Are you ready to shake?
Okay, she does her ult.
Woohoo! Release!
Dope. What was yours again? Oh yeah.
Take cover. I'll send it back into outer space.
Did she just drop a Rod of God onto its head? Or was that what they were called? Yeah, I think that's what they were called. That is a thing. Okay. Prepare that for later. Well, debuff with you again. Hit. Hit.
Time for tongues to speak of truth.
Hit.
Benefit from reading.
Give me a hand, friends.
Oh, this thing is dead.
The scale of your soul has tilted. The balance needs to be restored.
This thing is so dead.
The creature is defeated and Arcana has emerged once again. Timekeeper, stage 2 is complete.
Cool! Now, we just have to activate it.
No. Things are going too well. Like this has been rehearsed.
Uh-huh.
What on earth is she trying to do?
There's no time, Vertin!
You're right. We've put too much time and effort into this plan to not carry it out now. Sonetto, Lilia, Regulus, assume your positions.
What are you doing? Also, I just noticed the characters are very transparent right now.
It's time to enact the final stage.
Are you gonna capture in a Pokeball? What is happening?
And now to return to my long-term mission. Rest.
Yeah, you can rest for now. Stage 3. Question mark? We're on a ship. The ship sways gently in the waves. It is set for a new world, and there's no turning back. Oh. She hasn't spoken a word since they sailed. The situation is final, and the board is set. There's nothing for her to do but stay silent.
Miss Sophia, is the Guiding One really not coming with us? She...
She doesn't answer, absent-mindedly caressing the tiny idol. She still remembers the moment she received it. Flashback? Flashback.
Are you saying
Fret not, my child. You heard me true. I shall die today.
Oh.
Timekeeper, location Alpha is ready for the ritual.
We are playing right into her hand. Whatever she's trying to achieve, she needs to die for that, huh?
Location Beta, ready.
Mr. Apple and I are ready.
Good.
This is not a preparation for an attack. At least not for an attack here.
Requesting to use the advanced arcane skill Afaroy Around. Number 000262603100008.
Afaroy Around. Interesting name.
To teleport a top priority threat to the Parmenides base.
What? That's amazing.
Oh? Loosen up and enjoy the ride.
Yeah, they can't do shit on the island. Thanks, Lilia. They can't do shit on the island, but if they move you off the island... Their premier is base Zeno.
Starting countdown. 30, 29, 28.
The target has not reached the designated location. I repeat, the target has...
15, 14, 13...
Hello, Solid Snake.
Ritual detected. Afaroy Around, verified. Life signal detected. Target is in position. Initiating detonation.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Jesus Christ.
Vacuum bomb detonated.
No energy detected. No life signal detected. Target eliminated. I repeat, the target has been eliminated.
We actually did it. Admiral.
I'm not...
We made up for what we didn't do in 99.
Did we win?
It's too early to celebrate, but history will remember this moment and honor all that was lost in this long battle.
Wait, Hans.
Yep, here we
you
go.
Hear that? In your headphones?
Yep. Everyone can hear it. A grating static. She's still there.
We might have a life signal, but there's too much interference.
She wanted to die. Oh, damn, that is a grizzled man. The plan was made with little time to spare, but soon enough the strange sound in the room subsides. Uh-huh. I can still hear shit.
No, it's nothing. There is no sign of life. It was the wind.
Uh-oh.
So, that means...
I'm not trusting this. We did it, everyone.
A triumphant victory! A salute to you, Admiral, and to the Timekeeper.
Our efforts for peace have prevailed, and we have emerged victorious. Let us forever remember this day for its greatness.
I'm not trusting this.
Glory to all who fought for this moment! We did it!
Whoa!
Woo! Yeah!
I think you guys are celebrating too soon. The observation room erupts in triumph. Arcana, deceased. I'm not trusting this. Nah, man. Nah, man. This is the one rule that I will repeat here, that I will repeat in anything that I play, and especially in Arknights, where that rule came into fruition multiple times at this point. If you do not see a body It's not confirmed. I don't care if they pulverized her. Find the atoms. Find DNA. Find something. Unless you can prove that there was a body that got pulverized, that bitch ain't dead. This is too easy of a kill. Bullets and calculus.
A bullet is among us, right under this roof. It serves no army, no country, only peace.
Only peace. Okay, also that explains what Zeno was up to the entire time. They were literally just waiting for the teleport. They were waiting with a vacuum bomb. But yeah, no chance in hell that she literally died to that. Also, even if she did die, we literally just got the confirmation of she wanted to die. So whatever her plan is, this is either gonna transcend her into another existence or gonna just, I don't know, let her be reborn or dislodged from her current state of being so she can go into her parasitic life form state again and infect someone else? I don't know. We'll see.
The heavy rain at the end of the century dissolved and washed away many of its comrades. But it was lucky enough to survive. Its pointy end still shines silver, ready to drill a hole into its enemy. Sadly, its bulky colleague stole its thunder in this war. One push of the button, one big explosion. There was no need for the rest of the ammunition.
Good, we saved a lot of bullets. Good for them, they don't have to work for a while.
Certainly. Who doesn't want a life without the need to work? Few would hesitate to choose a life of freedom over the achievement and satisfaction of a job. Given the short lifespan of a bullet, why would it choose anything else? But its boss, the general, has more to think about. What are they going to do next time? Will this bullet be put to use when the rain comes again?
The general? Who's that?
A big shot, dear. A wise man of the most insightful kind. You should talk to him if you have the chance. But he's been in a gloomy mood lately. Be careful not to mention anything related to the conservative battle tactics used in 1999. The missile that would have been launched, and especially anything about the bullets lost in that battle.
Okay. The missile that would have been launched, and especially anything about the bullets lost in that battle. Okay. I mean, they literally just mentioned that there was something in 1999 that they failed at.
He has paid a great price for the future. But you see, the future is sneaky.
Sneaky?
Every time you think you can grasp it, it takes a step away from you, nullifying every effort you've made to get near it. Even a bullet isn't fast enough to catch up.
Then we must keep pursuing. Perhaps bullets won't be needed in the future. Then we must keep pursuing.
Pursuing the future. How romantic, dear. As long as we continue to close the gap between us and the future, it will eventually be reduced to zero. But know that as time goes by, we are only moving slower and slower in the race. Technology is regressing, and we have switched from AKs to Mosin Nagants. The bullets won't be as fast as they used to be. The future is drifting away from us, and the past is catching up.
From one gun to the other, huh? Okay. The ones who pray. Okay. Where are we now? Holy hell. Well, there is 6. And there is the rest of the group. The ones who pray, recognize the beauty and goodness of truth. Free yourself from corruption, hatred, and evil. Oh, good lord. Here on the level sand between the sea and land, what shall I build or write against the fall of night? Tell me of runes to grave that hold the bursting wave.
It will help relieve your pain. Worry not. It's not made from the grapes on my head.
Shut up. Anyway, again. Between the sea and land, what shall I build or write against the fall of night? Tell me of runes to grave that hold the bursting wave, or bastions to design for longer date than mine. Alfred Hausmann. Very beautiful song as well. The war may have ended, but its scar remains in this place. The Hall of Truth, once the Palace of Knowledge, now stands in ruins. 210 examines the injured man's face closely, making sure his pain is eased. Then he stands and watches as more people are brought through the gate.
Hang in there, 29.
88 makes her way into the hall, carrying an incapacitated believer on her back. She carefully lowers the person to the floor. Her own arms are wounded from the attack, but fortunately they are not fatal. Since the integers awakened, this has been the only thing they've been doing.
Are there any other injured that have not been found yet?
I've scouted the island. Every remaining member should be here.
So you have.
He sighs, the ramifications of the situation weighing down on them.
It means the members not here have joined Manus Vindictae.
They have either joined Manus Vindictae or they were shot to shit by the planes and bombed to shit as well. Sadly. The hall is dead silent. Just a few hours ago it was alive with debates, ideas, and passion. But now, one half of the hall is gone. Its seats buried under the shattered dome and crumbling walls.
Is Six still in a coma, Miss Marta?
The blind woman nods, concern etched on her face. The Banshee doesn't say anything else. She needs to clean out her own wounds. The last few hours have been a whirlwind. Their fate has crumbled, the humans have invaded our island, and Manus Vindictae has turned them against each other. God. They went through so much in one go. But now everything's gone. Enemies, friends, and even the truth. All that's left are the moans and groans that fill the hall. In the midst of a hushed void, some begin to pray.
To you, O the alone infinite, the non-subsistent, the ineffable, I call. Grant me inspiration of nature. Guide my soul with truth.
These are the words of both sorrow and hope. Words of contemplation and honor for the dead. A brief respite where they can find solace to ease their pain.
Give me power of enlightenment. Tear off from the web of ignorance.
More people join in. Their prayers reverberate through the hall.
Redeem me from the evil, hatred, and what throttles me down. Break through the ground of bad, corruption's chain, the carapace of darkness, the living death, sensation's corpse, the tomb I carry. Learn the beauty of truth, the balance and limitations of all.
It's 29. The injured believer just carried in by 888. A leg is missing, but he managed to get up and sit down against the wall.
Why are you still praying? The truth is gone! Who are we praying to? Who will answer us?
His outburst falters, turning into a bitter sob.
For generations, we have searched for purpose and meaning. But now that the truth is lost, what is left for us to live for?
No, the truth is still there.
A crisp voice echoes through a hall. 37 arrives, panting at the door, accompanied by members of the Timekeeper's team.
I passed a Perron's test and it showed me the answer. It will free us from the Wheel of Birth once and for all. I just need some time to decode it.
She feels their stares weighed heavily on her. It's also just dawning on me. I never considered this before. It will free us from the Wheel of Birth. Make you immortal? Long-lived at least? And by the way, there's a distinguishing thing between immortal and long-lived. Okay. Interesting. I'm gonna keep that in mind. That is a very interesting statement. The wounded, the desperate, those who have lost their faith and their souls in the last few hours. Oh, I need to reread it because I stopped in the middle of it. She feels their stares weigh heavily on her. The wounded, the desperate, those who have lost their faith and their souls in the last few hours. The custodian walks up to her, still composed and steady.
We will do our best to help. But how much time do you need?
A crucial question. The girl averts her eyes. Her confidence has waned since the last time she answered this question.
I have someone in mind that can help us decode faster.
Enigma? Elsewhere in this world, some people are also making the same efforts at all costs. They too are studying the immunity to the storm.
But I need your approval before I ask them for help.
This will require some finesse. What's about to be asked might rattle the founding principles of their belief system.
May I share the truth with the others, 37?
No, back at the Institute. 9 hours. The experiments on the side effects of the ritual are ongoing. The list of conditions they've encountered stretches down the pages like a long, winding snake.
The side effects are completely random. Among the current samples, the probability of no side effects occurring is 0.52%.
The side effects from chanting the circle are literally like Moon Knight's ability. Random bullshit go every time someone casts it.
And of the 81 recorded side effects, 39 of them will cause irreversible damage to the biological body. 24 will permanently alter the composition of the caster's body functioning. And 18 minor effects will cause only minor, superficial injuries that do not affect daily functioning. Laplace's archives has enough rituals to protect casters from the minor effects, but the other two categories are highly lethal.
The list was made at the cost of lives, and she meticulously analyzes each item as if taking apart an intricate machine.
After 72 experiments, the diversity of side effects has decreased significantly. It is unclear if this is due to repeated testing on a single subject or due to a limited range of possible side effects.
Sorry, just imagining the freaking incantation is starting to be like, oh my god, I can't kill her. I'm getting screw this. I can't take this anymore. Just whatever.
more than 90% of these effects are related to concepts such as dirt and dust. Is it because of the origins of this ritual's power?
Oh, her eyes just flashed up. She stops briefly, scanning through the list again.
The number of recorded side effects is 86, not 81. When did I write these 5 down?
Uh-huh. A knock at the door interrupts her thoughts. Simone walks in.
Madam Lucy, Zeno's plan was a success. With the help of Team Timekeeper, the leader of Manus Vindictae was teleported to a deserted military base and targeted with a thermobaric weapon. It was a direct hit with no signs of life detected. The momentous event was captured on camera in the observation room.
The director nods in approval. It is good news, but she can't devote much of her processing power to expressing joy while she's focused on research.
A tremendous victory. Please extend my congratulations to the Admiral for this remarkable feat.
Also, you have 2 call requests. One is from the Timekeeper, which Laplace received shortly after the battle with Manus Vindictae. She is requesting remote assistance to help the Apiron decode a numerical code related to the storm immunity.
This information demands attention. The director's head snaps up.
Put her through immediately.
Damn, she sounded hurried. Simone nods, but her shoulders remain tense. There's more.
And the other call?
It's Kakanya, the Viennese Arcanist who helped investigate Marcus in acquiring the ritual.
Oh? A hint of hesitation appears in her eyes.
We have updated her the progress of the study and the potential side effects of the incantation. But she insists on knowing the right pronunciation.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Kakanya? Kakanya, please. Oh, this has been a while. Guide to constructing communication waves under special circumstances. Uh-huh. Alright everyone, this is X. Here to instruct you all on how to set up a usable radio communication network under the influence of the storm. First... Oh, I was trying to scroll down. Firstly, radio transmission is like a Goldberg machine. Alright. Interesting analogy. Radio transmission is like a Goldberg machine, a convoluted process. Even though it's point to point, it's not just a straight line. The medium of transmission can also change along the way, and it's not limited to radio waves. With a little imagination and well-calculated paths, information can be transmitted from any point to any other point, and multiple complex paths can prevent information from being hijacked during transmission due to the storm. The theory involved can be found in my earlier paper, How to Send Transoceanic Mail with Pigeons and Catapults. What? Call me when someone gets it right. I'm on my way to being busy. My coffee, bro. Oh, this is a title. The one super... The Rosetta Stone. Uh-huh. Intriguing. Okay. Let's do this one more thing for today, because the recording has been going on for a while. This may be the world's first triangular dictionary. Aha. Why would you name this one Rosetta Stone?
No, we are not aware of that. 37 and I had just entered the cave when the investigator sent back the ritual.
Also, right, before it slips my mind, why am I reckoning that much to the Rosetta Stone? Because that is an actual object, as you can see right now on screen from the British Museum webpage where the thing is on display. It says the Rosetta Stone is one of the most famous objects in the British Museum, but what is it? The stone is a broken part of a bigger stone slab. It has a message carved into it, written in 3 types of writing. It was an important clue that helped experts learn to read the Egyptian hieroglyphs, a writing system that used pictures as signs. Why is it important? The writing on the stone is an official message called a decree about the King Ptolemy V. The decree was copied onto large stone slabs called stelae, which were put in every temple in Egypt. It says that the priests of the temple in Memphis, in Egypt, supported the king. The Rosetta Stone is one of these copies, so not particularly important in its own right. The important thing for us is that the decree is inscribed 3 times in hieroglyphs suitable for a priestly decree, demotic, the cursive Egyptian script used for daily purposes, meaning language of the people, and ancient Greek, the language of the administration. The rulers of Egypt at this point were Greco-Macedonian after Alexander the Great's conquest. So yeah, basically because it's written in those 3 languages on it, people were able to decipher the hieroglyphs essentially with that. And that helps, as you can imagine, especially when you know one language and can just use that to decipher the other one. Anyway. The transmission is weakening. Miss Radio mutters all her strength, struggling to hold on to the fleeting signal in the air.
I see. Thank you for the thorough explanation, Madam Lucy. I'll make sure to inform the members of Apeiron.
So I wonder if this node is called the Rosetta Stone because they're gonna use 2 other mathematical languages or something to decipher the numbers that 37 got. Is it really possible to remember all those numbers and technical details?
If possible. Could you kindly explain this to them again after we set up the communication device?
The lab has never been busier since the day it was built. The scattered files are neatly gathered, and more integers have come to help sort through the years of documents. Miss Radio is placed next to the IDM with a sense of reverence. The computer screen lights up. A familiar voice comes out of the speakers.
The next thing's the acoustic components. Totally understandable if you don't have any on hand. Regulus, can you help me find some...
Finally you're doing something! Did they threaten that they're gonna take your coffee rations away from you?
What are you saying, mate? Of course this great disc jockey would have the acoustic components. I'll have you know, I made friends with the dolphins as soon as I had the chance, hoping they'd retrieve some of the radio components from Apple II.
Alright.
And guess what? They actually found some!
She made friends with the dolphins. She attaches the acoustic component onto the IDM, beaming with excitement.
Hello? Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Oh, Regulus, my ears, my tinnitus. I'm actually gonna develop a tinnitus now. Stop it. The screeching feedback forces everyone to cover their ears. Yeah, thanks, I have headphones on.
Perfect. You finally have a communicator equipped with a speaker. Before, there were too many ears for one tiny radio.
What's happening?
What now? Another attack?
What's happening?
Not quite. That's the sound of our colleague, Medicine Pocket. Hard at work.
Oh no. What's MP doing? Finally, a real communicator for Team Timekeeper. X gets up, skirts around Medical Pocket's mess on the floor, and casually makes himself a cappuccino. My man has to have the caffeine.
How goes it on your end, Vertin? The storm is only 8 hours away.
Has the immunity zone on the island stopped shrinking?
I think so. No one in the Hall of Appearance affected by the storm syndrome so far. The immunity zone seems stable for now. Manus Vindictae and the humans have left. There should be no further destruction on the island.
For now, something's gonna happen. We still have a couple of nodes to go, Vertin.
So the decay of the immunity zone is not linear. It seems to be influenced by the islanders' mindset toward the truth. And it eventually reaches a stopping point.
As long as everybody is focused on it, and as long as everybody is believing in it, it is firmly there. But the moment people start wavering, it starts to, well, get holes and shrink. And the crucial, probably, turning point in that was the failed expedition where certain members went on a ship, and when they were coming back, they basically died in the storm, and that probably shook the mindset of a lot of the islanders. He puts down the cup and thinks about everything he heard from the call.
Could it be that the ritual on this island, rooted in the power of faith and belief, serves to amplify only the radius of the storm immunity?
Thank you. Thank you. You pretty much summarized what I just said in a single sentence.
That can wait, Researcher X.
Ulrich, impatient as ever, interrupts his musings with a more important concern. There are still pressing matters to discuss with the Timekeeper through the device.
There's one thing I'd like to confirm, Timekeeper. About the question Miss 37 asked in the cave. How can we escape the darkness of the phenomenal world and be freed from the emanation forever? To my understanding, that is almost the same as asking how we can be immune to the storm.
Yes, and 37 also said the transcendental truth was beyond the limits of her mortal flesh. Apeiron answered her with an eerie sound, one that could drive anyone mad just by hearing it. It was then that the Scroll 6 gave her unfurled and transcribed the sound into a string of numbers, providing us with the code.
Yes, that's the key to our problem. We both received a solution to the same question simultaneously. Immunity against the storm. This could be our Rosetta Stone, Timekeeper. We found our own Rosetta Stone!
That's why they're calling it the Rosetta Stone. His voice rises in excitement as he becomes fully immersed in his thoughts. Meanwhile, his listener's mind is starting to wander with a big question mark in the air.
Rosetta Stone.
Allow me to explain.
I went through the effort to explain what the Rosetta Stone is. Thank you, game. The director interjects with a well-timed explanation. Please go ahead.
Is a stone tablet inscribed with a decree in 3 different languages: hieroglyphs, Demotic, and Ancient Greek.
Game! I was one step ahead of you!
Hieroglyphs were the sacred writing for the divine, while Demotic script was known as the language of the people.
Oh my god.
Both scripts were ancient Egyptian, lost to time when the tablet was discovered.
Yes, and because of the Greek script they could translate it.
However, because scholars were still able to read ancient Greek, and through comparing the 3 inscriptions that all said the same thing, they were finally able to understand the hieroglyphs. And now, we too have our own set of inscriptions to decode.
You need a third one now. This fucking game.
The first is similar to hieroglyphs, as the truth Miss 37 heard in the cave is completely unintelligible and can drive people insane just by listening to it.
Yeah.
The second is like Demotic script, a ritual we obtain from Arcana that can place a curse upon those who read it aloud. It cannot be handled by ordinary people.
Okay, yeah, that's the second puzzle piece. Now the third.
Finally, the numerical code you shared with us is like the readable ancient Greek, without any divine powers, but crucial in deciphering the other 2 inscriptions.
Alright, I see. So the sound, the words, and now the numbers.
How intriguing!
She's so excited. 37's voice chimed in over the line, clearly excited by the analogy.
That is to say, if we work together and combine our research, we may unlock even deeper knowledge that only belongs to the divine?
Exactly. We're looking for the same answer to the same question, like how the same decree is inscribed onto the tablet in different forms. And just like the inscriptions on the tablet, we have 3 versions of the ritual. If we can delve into the essence of the ritual and master its inner workings, we may eventually transcribe it into a side effect-free ritual that can be used by everyone.
There we go.
Yes. It should work, because the nature of the universe flows in all things alike.
I'm glad you think so, Miss 37.
The girl on the other end of the phone is equally ecstatic. There's no question that they're in sync on this incredible idea. The ferrofluid happily swirls around in its fishbowl. Regrettably, his boss is a practical thinker.
Your hypothesis is based on too many assumptions, Ulrich. It requires further refinement and confirmation. We now have valid incantations. We should continue in this direction.
Her words are like a bucket of ice water dumped over their heads. As always, the robot steers them to a more practical path.
You mentioned the word transcribe just like the Timekeeper did. It holds the answer to improving the ritual.
You mean?
The scroll you mentioned that can bridge the gap between you and the Supreme Existence during communion. It is the scroll that transcribed the eerie sound and saved 37 from the lethal side effects. Does this mean it could potentially lessen the negative effects of the immunity incantation?
Everyone in the lab realizes it at once. Reducing these side effects is faster than trying to come up with a perfect side effect-free incantation from scratch. The good old... It's literally like testing and devising medicine. You can find a cure or something that helps against the disease, but a lot of times the same medicine will have quite a lot of side effects for different people. For some people it's gonna be fine, but for a lot of other people it's gonna be, oh, what's this rash I just got? Now the solution is right in front of them. The scroll that can solve Arcanum with Arcanum.
Wait, Madame Lucy. Let me take it from here.
We would like to borrow this scroll for research. If you lend us this scroll, we will make significant advancements on the research, and we promise to provide every assistance you require in the future.
The ferrofluid flinches into the shape of a droplet of sweat. It was too late to stop her. The atmosphere on the other end of the call changes dramatically.
Lend you the scroll.
Uh-oh. The custodian leaps up from her corner in disbelief.
Are you asking us to give the legacy of Epiron, our most cherished possession, to you? A scientific research organization that serves humans?
The lab falls silent, reflecting the seriousness of the request. For a school of thought that has always kept its knowledge hidden, this is a major threat to its core beliefs and sacred vows. But the silence is broken again by that cheery voice. The voice that always questions and doubts.
Why not?
Exactly.
We are seekers of truth, are we not?
Also, that music chimed in for like a split second. Okay, but I think I need to call it here, because the recording has been going on for a while. And I think next time we're gonna finish this then. There's like, what, 24, 5, yeah, there's like 6 stages left, so, I think next time we're gonna finish this rest of the chapter. Unless every single one of these cutscenes moving onward is gonna be like 30 minutes each. Then I'm gonna think about it, but we're gonna leave that for next time. Okay, stuff happened. Stuff happened. God damn it, Sophia. God damn it. At least you got a glow up, I guess? Fuck. And yeah, I am not for a split second believing that Arcana is actually dead. That was too easy, especially with the fact that she knew she's gonna die and she was literally playing into the whole thing. So, or rather, she was planning on dying. So yeah, I'm not believing for a second that she's actually dead. Whatever she was trying to achieve, she achieved through that quote-unquote death or actual death. But we'll see about that next time. For now, this will be it. Oh boy. Stuff. But yeah, anyway, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, please consider leaving a like. If you're new, consider subscribing. More to come, of course. And yeah, as always, you can support me with the memberships if you want. So thank you very much to the members who are already there and supporting. It means a lot to me, everyone. And yeah, I will see you all in the next part. Until then, hope you have a fantastic day wherever you are, and I will see you then. Bye-bye.